I'm sure you guys have all seen Grey's Anatomy and know how hard it is to find the right organ donor for transplant surgery. But what if there is a way for us to create these organs from scratch? What's up everyone? My name is Kenny Okeke and I'm a mechanical engineering student at the University of Alberta. Today, the world is experiencing a global shortage of organs, forcing the regular UK patient to wait an average of 944 days for a kidney transplant. That's more than 2.5 years. Without mincing words, it's safe to say that these large wait times cause death. However, there's a new innovation called bioprinting, and it is going to take the world by storm. Eric Ganholm first saw a 3D bioprinter in 2015, and after marveling at how fascinating it was, Ganholm decided that 3D bioprinting was his passion. Ganholm's father, Paul, was a professor in chemistry and biopolymer technology at Chalmers University of Technology in Gothenburg. Paul introduced Ganholm to two of his students, Hector Martinez and Ivan Tournier. As this newfound trio was brainstorming, Ganholm suggested buying the ink needed for bioprinters, in which Tournier responded that you have to make the ink yourself for these special 3D printers. This conversation triggered something in Ganholm's head, and Cell Ink was created in January of 2016. Ganholm and Martinez developed the world's first standardized bio ink, made from nanocellulose alginate, which is a material extracted from seaweed. After completing Meki 260, a mechanical design course, I've become quite familiar with 3D printing myself, and bioprinting works in a similar fashion. A computer program is used to make a virtual representation of what you'd like to design, and then a printer builds it slice by slice until you have the finished product. But instead of jewelry, little statues, or parts for cars, bioprinters offer the potential to create living tissue. In the beginning, this might mean printing skin or cartilage, which are relatively simple structures and are more straightforward as they grow outside the body. However, the pioneers of this technology believe they'll be able to create complex organs, such as hearts and livers, from scratch. These could then be used in human transplants. Scientists and commercial companies around the world are also interested in bioprinting. Organovo, which is based in San Diego and was established in 2007, has successfully printed parts of lungs, kidneys, and heart muscle. In 2015, they announced a partnership with L'Oreal on a plan to supply 3D printed skin and eliminate the need for animal trials. In September of 2016, L'Oreal revealed that its scientists were also working with the France-based startup Poetis, with the goal of producing synthetic hair follicles. This is a lot more difficult than it sounds, as there are more than 15 different cell types in each follicle. L'Oreal and Poetis are optimistic, however, as their bioprinter uses a laser that deposits cells one by one at a rate of 10,000 drops per second, as opposed to the common machine pushing bioink through a nozzle. The former bioprinter results in cells that are made without damage. Poetis has dubbed its innovation 4D bioprinting. L'Oreal hopes that its sunscreens and age-defying serums work more effectively now because it can test products on material that reacts exactly like human skin. Bioprinting opens many new doors, as the skin being printed can now be used to treat severe burns. At present, skin grafts are often used to treat such burns, which can lead to bleeding and infection, and typically involve a long recovery time. Although bioprinting provides many positives for society, there are also ethical concerns that arise with this innovation. These range from fears over the quality of the artificial skin and implants to the accusation that bioprinting will allow humans to play God. Other negatives that come from bioprinting are the cost, as well as the inability to mass-produce organs, since 3D printing is a time-consuming process. All in all, bioprinting is a new innovation with endless limits. The amount of lives that can be saved from this invention outweigh any negative that comes with it. Transplant surgeries will be able to commence with no organ donors, and surgeons will have the ability to practice on organ-like material. The latter can result in a higher success rate in surgeries, and who doesn't want that in the world? Although the process has not been perfected yet, in the near future, I feel bioprinting will be a major part of society. I would like to thank all of you for listening, and until next time.